There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Hello guys, and welcome back to the Kraig show. Hopefully you guys had a really good Thanksgiving weekend. Obviously, there's a lot of things going on with Thanksgiving. You know, a new season of Stranger Things begun with the first 4 episodes released. We'll talk about that later. Obviously, also a lot of football games to watch over. A lot of big head coaching announcements as well made this weekend as well. And this week's going to be a very wild week for sure. Yeah, hopefully this episode is really a good episode today. I'm doing a couple changes with this show. First off, if you're watching me on stream, I am standing. I am not sitting. The reason is because, I don't know, I just feel like standing really helps the blood flow. And just basically you get to stay up, and also it feels a little more energetic for me. It feels me just standing up, doing stuff instead of basically sitting down. But not only that, we're going to be talking less about politics because, I'm not going to lie, it kind of feels like sometimes you just don't want to talk about it, you want to talk about other things, and it's really hogging up to things. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll still continue to talk about politics when things come up. You know, I think there was a race in Tennessee for, I think, Congress. We'll discuss about that tomorrow on Wednesday. We're going to do 3 episodes again, like always. So we're going to do episodes today, episodes tomorrow, episodes on Thursday. Friday and Saturday is going to be a relaxing day, and we'll hit hard on Monday again. This is a show. And like I said, we have a race in Tennessee. We'll discuss about that tomorrow. I heard a Republican one, so that's a big one. But anyways, so we're going to talk about my weekend, and if you have any thoughts on how your weekend went, or what actually, if you want to say how your weekend was, your holiday weekend, you can email me at craigershow2025@gmail.com. I'll be hearing everyone, or I'll be reading emails. Actually, I'm going to see if we have any emails right now. I really don't think so. I really don't think we have any emails going on, so, let's see here. Yeah, not really. We got, really nothing, so, that's fine. Again, if you guys want to email me, you can email me at craigershow2025@gmail.com. So, let's start this off Thursday. So Thursday here in, Nebraska, it was pretty cool. It was Thanksgiving. We went out to Cracker Barrel in Omaha. We ate there. And it was really good. It was kind of the first time I used a straw since my wisdom teeth surgery. It was the first time basically eating spicy stuff, and again, so it was a really big week for sure. I think that Wednesday before I ate my first pizza in like over a month. So it was really cool to finally eat stuff I really want to eat, and I'm just very grateful to basically get my wisdom teeth removed and this early, so I don't have to deal with them later in the future where they'll probably be causing like significant pain or discomfort. So I was finally eating normal on Thanksgiving Day. Then we went shopping, went to Cabela's and Bass Pro Shops looking for stuff. Then we went back home and basically just relaxed for the rest of the day. Played a little bit of Monopoly, and we had to stop and had to finish on Sunday. We were busy on Friday and Saturday. Friday I had to work, and then also I kind of watched. And also forgot to mention on Thanksgiving we had to watch Chiefs lose to Cowboys, which was not ideal, but the Chiefs are having a really tough season, 6-6. I mean, a lot of people were saying fire Nagy, fire Reed, and I said I agree with the Nagy part. I think ever since Nagy came into this offense, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad or good. I mean, it's just been mediocre. And I mean, Mahomes is I think third in passing this year. So obviously something's clicking, but yeah, I mean, obviously and also some things aren't clicking, like defense, or I mean, the offensive line's kind of in trouble at protecting the quarterback. So it's really confusing, or really confusing what's going on over here to the Chiefs. My dad's Lions lost also. I didn't really watch that game. I was downstairs mostly playing NCAA College Football 26. I played that game a lot, trying to rebuild the Huskers or rebuild other teams. The majority of the time I'm playing the Huskers. Yeah. So that happened, and then we went on to Friday, Black Friday, and a lot of people were off that week, that day, going shopping or doing stuff. I was not off, but and I had to listen to the Husker game. It was kind of, and like I said this all day. I was like, today that Black Friday felt weird, just because my boss was at the Husker game, and it was just basically, it was just this weird feeling. I mean, I was working, don't get me wrong, but I was driving a very, I'm a delivery driver. I was driving a very different vehicle, and I felt slow in that vehicle just because it was a more taller vehicle. It was more like an SUV, and the car I usually drive is like a little tiny car, and I feel like I could go zip-zap in that car, but yeah, it was a weird day. I mean, snow was falling, but yeah, I had to do deliveries, and then got back home. And I think, I don't know what happened, after that. I think we went to, we went to the, so Valley, Nebraska, there's like this, Christmas thing going on. I think it's called Christmas Land. I mean, if you're on 275 heading towards, like, Valley, Fremont, you want to jump off the exit, where Love's is, go right, and then just follow the signs, and you'll get to Christmas Land. It's honestly one of the best Christmas light shows in Nebraska this year. I think it's over 700 acres of land. They use for this lighting. There's so many lights, or so many things to look at. It's really awesome. So I mean, they're not sponsoring me. This is more of a free advertisement for them. So if you don't have anything to do over the next week or so, just go out to Valley, Nebraska, go to the lights. It's really awesome. And I heard that with the snow on the ground, when we got it on Saturday, I'll tell Saturday in a bit, I heard it make things look better. So again, if you guys don't have anything going on in around the Omaha, Nebraska, Lincoln, Nebraska area, definitely go out to Christmas Land, Valley, Nebraska. Really, it's really cool. So, yeah. Not gonna give an exact address yet, but or ever, but yeah. Again, it's basically go off Valley, the Valley Love Stop. You took a right, and I think there should be signs something there. I wasn't driving; I was majority looking at my phone. So again, it's Christmas Land, and it's really awesome. I got some photos, and I might share it with you on next Christmas. Anyways, then, got home, rested, and then Saturday came, and really, Saturday was more like it's kind of like one of those days where you're just stuck in the house, either watching football or watching season 5 of Stranger Things, the first 4 episodes at least. And I was basically playing video games, obviously racing on iRacing. A lot of you guys don't know I'm an iRacer. I wish I had this pink scheme on my shirt here, Kyle Larson's 99 car. But then I also watched the game, Ohio State, number 16 Michigan, and I was really glad to see Ohio State win. I don't like Michigan. There's just something off about them. I really don't care about Michigan. Then we moved on to Saturday night, and for the rest of the night, I was just basically watching Stranger Things 5. And after telling me my weekend, I'll tell you what my thoughts are and what my theories are. Then Sunday, my Rams played, they lost, so, and also I didn't mention that on Black Friday my Huskers lost, so all my NFL and all my college football teams lost. So I was a little disappointed, but also Rams were like 9-3, so we were in a really good spot to get the second seed in the AFC. Eagles lost, so I can't believe how bad that team is. People were saying, man, the Chiefs are bad this year. The Eagles are probably the same. I think they have 5 losses, just one game above the Chiefs. So, it's interesting watching those 2 teams, 2 Super Bowl teams, and the Broncos said that they beat both of them, and, I guess you could say that, so, it's going to be interesting, and, then we move on to, basically back to work day on Monday, and then today I had off. And I just basically wrapped Christmas presents for my family, and just basically, relaxed and watched Stranger Things again. So it was a really good weekend. And Thanksgiving was one of my favorite weekends of the year. I can't say it's the best one because it's cold. You really can't do anything outside. But you have to be thankful to spend time with your family, spend time with your loved ones, and I was really grateful for that. And then, obviously, if you guys don't know, Memorial Day is my favorite weekend. I'll tell you why when that comes around. But it was a really good weekend. So we're gonna start off with my opinion on Stranger Things Season 5. So right now I'm looking at my Jason Johnson Knoxville Nationals 2018th diecast, and next to it is Dustin Henderson's Season 5 Funko Pop. So I've been collecting Funko Pops a little bit. I got 2 this week, very rare. I got a Nakua one every year. I got on Friday. And then Dustin I got today at Walmart. And then I ordered one on Amazon. I think I ordered a Steve Harrington, in car one with a rubber chicken. I think so. I can't wait for that one to come. It's gonna be a little big, so I'm gonna put this probably somewhere in 3 wide with my cars. No, I'm just kidding. But I think Season 5 is pretty good so far. I think the only issue I had with it was probably the CGI in episode 4 with all the Demogorgons. I think they could have done a little better. But besides looking at the point, or looking at the result of it, it's really good scene after all. Those 3 guys shooting at the Demogorgons, and then Mike is trying to get the kids, Will and Joyce, over to I think the Radio Shack, and go into tunnels. It's just really good. Really good acting there. Just again, I just wish that they did the Demogorgons a little better, but I'm not gonna complain a lot about that. It is what it is at the end of the day. But I did really enjoy it, and I've been hearing theories, and some theories are really stupid. So I guess some of the theories I was hearing was basically a relationship one, and it was Mike and Will, and I don't know. I don't like it. I don't. I mean, Will being gay, that doesn't affect me or any of it. I'm fine with basically Robin dating who she's dating. I forgot her name, but I'm fine with her because they worked well together, and it wasn't a friend who basically had a girlfriend, basically. Remember, Mike has Elle as a girlfriend, so it would have been cheating on Mike's part with another dude and being Will, and I mean, there's a lot of hiccups in that part, but I trust the Duffer Brothers to not do that. If they do that, then oof, the story goes bad, or it just doesn't fit well. Then basically, like, for season 5, just blows up in their face. I mean, you have to be very careful with this. I mean, you want Will to be happy, and my guess is he's probably gonna die in season 5, probably in the last episode, or episode 8, or 7, should I say. But I truly believe he's gonna die in episode 7, or 8, or 6, or 5. I mean, he's gonna die in the next 4 episodes. I mean, there's no question about it. I think everyone knows that Will's gonna die. And to me, it doesn't make sense for Will at this point to try to get Mike to kiss him or anything like that. It ruins the story entirely. If it was a different character, I'm not gonna say who. It could be. I mean, it's not one of the main casts that we already have. But if it's a character that we have never met and they talk and all of that, then I'm okay with. I mean, let's build that character short term and then see what happens when Will does die in season 5. I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm just not okay with him and Mike because, again, Mike's already in a relationship. We don't need that relationship to be shaky while everything is going upside down. And, yeah, we don't need that. We absolutely don't need that. And also, I want to talk about one thing that just popped in my head, honestly, in season 5, and a lot of people miss this, but in episode 1, when the dude who lost his hair, bad really hair, the trucker, Murray, I think. Yeah, Murray. When Murray was trucking off the things, I didn't notice that. I think it was after Nancy shot some potato sacks to make sure that tracker worked or was able to stay intact after a shot. Jonathan pulls out the VHS tape, or a cassette tape, should I say, and then opens it and there's a ring in it. So, I'm going to guess, and this guess is going to be 100% for sure. I think Jonathan is going to propose to Nancy to get married. I mean, I think that's going to be a very, very, I think that's going to happen. I really truly believe that's going to happen. It's been a really rough shake. I mean, for Jonathan for sure. I mean, Steve is being Steve, I feel like. He's not trying to get attention or anything. But Jonathan sees that and he tries to be like Steve, and then saying that basically stop fighting for attention. Steve's like, what? But I think that something big's going to happen with their relationship. A lot of people are saying, they're going to break up. I think it's going to be the opposite. I think Jonathan's going to be proposing to Nancy. So, you can say what you want about that, but I really do believe that's going to happen. I mean, the writing's on the wall. It's going to happen. So, it's going to be interesting. And then we go to episode 4, where it was 08 and 11, basically, doing it, or finding 8, and basically I think they're gonna free her. I mean, they have freed her. Yeah, she's still in that thing. So, it's gonna be interesting. And I've been thinking about this because a lot of people haven't been talking about this lately. But I did believe something. So I'm gonna do math here. So 11 minus 8, that's 3. Obviously, a lot of people know that. So then I was like, okay, like if we do 8 or 11 minus 8 minus 1, which is of course Vecna or Henry or yeah. The answer is going to be 2. So basically, I'm going to guess that we're going to see experiment number 2 in the next 3 episodes. I do believe that. And I think this experiment is going to be also in the group as well. It's going to be in one of the core members of this crew. I'm not gonna say I don't know who it is, but I'm gonna guess. I was thinking about could be. At first, I was thinking Joyce would be a good one, but she's older than Henry's. I think by like 3 years. And so it's not gonna be that. Obviously, I really didn't think, but I thought Henry was younger, more younger than I thought. Then he was gonna be older. I thought he was gonna be probably like in his 20s or like his early 20s or mid 20s, like him and Elle, and then him going so dark, and then when Revenge. But now seeing him, he's gonna be 40 in his 40s. That changes things a lot. More experience, more everything. So basically, you need that person who was right behind Henry. Basically, like, how should I say this? The Tom Brady of experiments. We need them. Not the greatest of all time yet, but we need experiment 2, whoever it is. Because then if you do math, 11 minus 8 minus 2 minus 1, I think, that's 0. And basically with that, theoretically, Vecna should be dead. I mean, it's going to be interesting. If we see experiment 2 in this, I won't say anything, but, actually, I won't say anything. Say, ha, I got you right. But, I mean, I won't brag about it or anything. I'll be just saying, hey, I just got lucky and, just figured out the clues. I mean, that's the only way you can possibly do it, is to figure out the clues. But yeah. I'm going to end this episode here. And yeah, I mean, it was a really good discussion. We talked about Thanksgiving, we talked about Stranger Things in a way. Very characteristic, if you could say, who's been, for who, or who's all listening, to say that I basically didn't talk about politics or racing in one episode. I wouldn't be like this, where basically I can talk about multiple things and not make any people mad. I want to be unique. In a way. I mean, I don't want to be unique just because of what I'm talking about, but I want to be unique on who I bring to the table to discuss with. Because I figured out over the weekend that, the political divide is, like I've been saying, it's very bad. It's worse. And we keep blaming Democrats keep blaming Republicans, and vice versa. And, I'm done with this. I mean, I am a Republican. I'm a conservative. I'll always be a right-leaning person who will support the Republican president. Either that's Trump, Vance, Rubio, anyone basically. That'll be me. But I'm willing to bring someone who's diverse in mind to come over to where I'm at, and we can discuss about a different topic besides politics, where we don't have to argue with each other or simply just kill each other, basically. Since that's where politics have gone these days. But anyways, if you have any thoughts, email me at craigshow2025@gmail.com. We are 23 days away from Season 5, Volume 2 of Stranger Things. But most importantly, 23 days until Christmas. So hopefully you guys have begun your Christmas shopping. I'm already thinking on what I'm going to get my parents next, my aunts, my grandma, and everyone in between. So yeah, it's going to be a fun month. December's one of my favorite months, besides being cold and really enjoyable outside. But again, it's going to be a really good month for us. And then, obviously, we'll look into next month. We got Chili Bowl, we got 21st Daytona, then we go to February, we got Super Bowl, we got then racing resumes, and then the real grind starts on the road to Knoxville and the Knoxville Nationals. So, again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Episode, I don't know. I think we're close to episode 16 or 17. I know we're going to get to episode 20 some point next week. If not this week. So, keep an eye on that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.